In the shadowy depths of a tall forest, a small furry creature darted about the gnarled roots and hidden burrows. It was Buzzy, the squirrel, marked by unusual stripes of iridescent blue on his fur, an anomaly among his kind. One day, Buzzy chanced upon a small puck-like device, gleaming under the mossy undergrowth. It was a metallic object etched with peculiar symbols, pulsating with energy. Curiosity aroused, Buzzy touched it with his tiny paw, immediately triggering a bright flash. The world around Buzzy morphed, and the once familiar forest transformed into a vast, bustling metropolis. Tall structures spanned the skyline, vehicles zipped through the air, and people looked more like science fiction comic book characters than residents of any town Buzzy could imagine. The unexpected leap didn't faze Buzzy. He was a nimble explorer after all, but the sight was indeed perplexing, even for him. As Buzzy darted around this new world, he found himself swarmed by strange creatures. Dogs walked on two legs and wore clothing, cats wore glasses and read the daily newspaper, and birds exchanged pleasantries with each other in fluent human speech. Before long, Buzzy realized that the metallic puck-like device was a tool for something unimaginable, time travel. The theory seemed impossible for a squirrel to comprehend, but not for Buzzy. His adventurous spirit took over, experimentally nudging the device, sending him to various more times. Buzzy's escapades ranged across the time spectrum. He found himself on a battlefield of Roman times, a royal court of the French Renaissance, and even stood on the moon with the astronauts of Apollo 11. He saw the rise and fall of empires, the evolution of the Earth, and the rapid progress of technology. Buzzy, despite being an ordinary forest squirrel, revolutionized into an extraordinary time-traveling voyager. However, one day, amidst his travels, Buzzy found himself in a bleak future, marked by the devastation of landscapes and an eerie quiet. Forests were replaced with barren lands, rivers ran black, and not a single bird sang in the once melodious chorus of nature. Buzzy trembled at the sight, never witnessing such desolation before. A realization washed over Buzzy. All the fun time hopping didn't come without consequence. The small puck-like device carried a cautionary message. The strange, futuristic world was offering a glimpse of its potential end, a reality that could occur if beings did not correct their ways, their mistreatment of the environment. In his final act of courageous adventure, Buzzy opted to return to his original time. He carefully manipulated the device, returning to his beloved forest, the trees now seemingly more towering, and the air tasted much fresher. Armed with the knowledge of what lay ahead, Buzzy took on the role of protector. He started with small efforts, nudging his fellow creatures to value their environment, their home. In a twist of fate, a small time-traveling squirrel became a guardian, a mascot of environmental caution for the woods. His iridescent blue stripes twinkled under the leafy canopy, a silent sentinel reminding everyone who glanced his way about the mysteries of time and the importance of the present.